So I've been in the skincare world, the cosmetology world since 2013, 2014. A lot of fucking years already. It's crazy to even think about that. And I get a lot of questions constantly on my business page about skincare myths. Is this true? I have clients ask me in person, is this true? I've had some crazy ass questions throughout my career. So I want to go over a couple things that I feel like a lot of people think one way. In reality, the answer is the opposite of what they actually think the myth is. The first one is that you could rub a wrinkle into your skin. I don't know how many times I've heard this. I don't know why this even became a thing. And I'm just going to make this very simple for people to understand. You cannot rub a wrinkle into your skin. When they say you have to rub creams up against you can't defy gravity. Nothing in this world can fucking defy gravity. I don't understand why people think that if you pull down on your skin every day, it's going to form wrinkles. It's not. Your skin alone, we're talking about your skin, does not have muscle memory. You cannot rub a wrinkle into your skin. That's myth number one. The second thing is that preservatives and organic skincare, like that along that line. So I'm all for getting as clean as a product you could get without sacrificing things like you don't want the product to have mold in it. You can't be putting moldy old products on your face because it's organic. And I can tell you right now, things that are packed with things like essential oils, you should never be putting essential oils directly on your skin. That's number one. And essential oils are very, very strong. And they are very, very irritating to most people's skin. So when you see any kind of product if you look at the ingredient list and it's packed with essential oils, be very wary of putting that on your skin. A lot of people think, oh, because it's organic, these are essential oils. No. You have to be careful with things like that. Actually, things that you could buy sometimes like at CVS are a lot more gentle because they're not as strong as something that's packed full of essential oils. And also there's no guarantee that an essential oil is going to work for you. If anything, it'll probably just irritate your skin because it's way too strong to be putting on your skin. And here's a fun fact regarding back to that. Did you know that the FDA doesn't actually require skincare products to have a shelf life or expiration date? So you could be buying organic skincare that has like a 1 month expiration date on it. If they don't put an expiration date on it and it's organic, be wary of that. Because it's probably not going to last long because they didn't put a preservative in it to keep it on the shelf for long. When brands insist that organic is the only way to go, I cringe. Because when it comes to chemicals, to put it simply, even water can be considered a chemical. It is a chemical. So to say that we use a chemical-free or clean product, you have to really dig into those ingredients to see what's in it. Don't just go off like the face of what the company is saying about themselves. You have to dig into those ingredients because a lot of times I can guarantee if you read those ingredients, they're chemicals. They're packed with chemicals. Not saying that they're bad chemicals, but there's also not bad chemicals and things that you could find at the drugstore. So when they try to compare themselves to other companies, be wary of that because that scares me. Okay, another thing I cannot fucking stand is when companies think that they need to use celebrities, influencers, models, anything like that to use their products. Oh my God, this makes my skin crawl. When they start giving skincare advice or come out with a skincare line, I want to cringe. I'm like, what? First of all, we all know you're 50 years old. You don't look like that based on your skincare routine. You look like that because you're getting some type of, whether it's injections, and I'm all for that. Hey, if you want to do that, I'm not saying anything bad about that. But let's be honest here. Don't try and sell somebody a face wash knowing that you're packed with Botox. Like that pisses me off. I hate when companies have celebrities come out, especially based on the fact that these people look like they've never even opened a book about anything to do with skincare. And they're going to come out with a beauty line. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I should come out with something that I know nothing about. What would that be? I don't know. Maybe something like a tire company. Like, imagine if I came out and I was like this face for Goodyear. People would be like, who the fuck is that? And why is she trying to sell me shit? She doesn't know what she's talking about. I hate when people come out with, celebrities think just because they're a celebrity, they have to come out with a skincare or makeup line. Why should I trust you about this? I can't. That's one of my biggest pet peeves with this whole thing is when they do that. Like, they have no education, no background, nothing in this industry, and they feel the need to tell everybody what to do. I don't want to listen to you. Now, don't come for me when I say this. because I'm going to explain it in a second, so don't even try it. But when a brand comes out and says it's women owned, first of all, let me put it out like this. I don't give a fuck if fucking Daffy Duck owns the company. If it's a good company, I'm going to use it. Why did we have to go back to saying it's women owned? This is a women owned company. I don't really care who owns it. If a man owns it, if a woman owns it, if it's a good product, I'm going to use it. That's number one. And another half of that is when something says it's women owned or dermatologist tested, for example. But you go to the website and it doesn't mention anyone. Like, it doesn't mention that dermatologist that tested it. It doesn't mention the women that actually own this company. Proceed with caution at that point. If you want to dig further, go on like LinkedIn or Google and see if you could confirm who these women are. If you cannot confirm who these women are and it just says women owned, that's marketing. You're falling victim to a marketing scheme. Basically what this is doing is gaining the consumer's trust, who is you, and it persuades you into thinking that the brand is like effective or inclusive, or you don't need that. You just want to use something that works with good ingredients in it. With ingredients that aren't going to be irritating to your skin, with ingredients that they're calling not chemicals, and they are. I could do a whole podcast just based on chemical versus not chemical. Because like I said, even water is a chemical, so I don't like when brands use that terminology. I think that's if you don't know enough about skincare and you see non-chemical, you're probably thinking that it's like an organic, very safe product. That's not always the case. You have to dig into products to know what those ingredients are. One of my final things is that when brands insist that you have to slather your face in moisturizer or slather your face with a facial wash, no. I always tell my clients that less is more. You never want to go in because at the end of the day, your skin needs to breathe. Not realistically, but you know what I'm saying. Your skin, you need to be able to get oxygen to your skin. You can't have your skin slathered in this thick layer of moisturizer because that's going to turn around and cause you to break out really bad. Even if you're not prone to breaking out, if you're trapping, because you are literally trapping bacteria between your skin, and because your skin, everybody's skin has a microbiome on it. And in that microbiome is your own personal bacteria, which sounds gross, but it's actually a good thing. But you never want to trap that bacteria between a thick layer of moisturizer or like a thick layer of face wash or eye cream. No, never. Especially around your eyes, because the skin is so thin around your eyes. You never want to put a super thick layer of any kind of moisturizer, eye cream, nothing around your eyes. That's not good. Your skin around your eyes is paper thin. I think they say it's like this one sheet of paper. Literally, the skin around your eyes is that thin. So you never want to put a ton of heavy cream on that area to begin with. It could cause things like little spots around your eyes, fine lines, wrinkles. You're not rubbing a wrinkle into your skin. This is a whole different category. The reason that would happen, I could explain that more in another podcast, but you're packing your skin with a heavy product. That's totally different. You could form hardened keratin around your eyes. A lot of people get that around their eyes and on their chin. They're not zits, they're not pimples. It's a totally different thing, but packing a lot of moisturizer causes that because you're not allowing, like I said, your skin to breathe. And I'm air quoting when I'm saying breathing because it's not actually breathing. So I don't want someone to say, your skin doesn't breathe. I'm not saying your skin is breathing. I'm using that as like a way to describe it to you. This may come as a surprise to some people, but not everybody needs a toner. I do not use a toner. I did back in the day before I knew exactly what a toner was. A lot of people use a toner or something like witch hazel they'll wash their face and then they'll go in with a toner and use it to remove more makeup on their face. A toner should never be used for that, number one. If you're going to use a toner, it shouldn't be used to take off the remaining makeup on your face. When you go in with a toner, it should be something that has actives in it that's going to make a difference in your skin. You never want to go in with a toner like witch hazel to remove makeup. That's defeating the purpose of a toner. Did you also know that a toner should be washed off before you proceed with any other skincare? Yep, that's true. You should be washing your toner off before you go in with more skincare. I know that sounds crazy. I do not use a toner. I don't think my skin needs a toner. Certain people, there's different toners for different types of skin. I just found that, and I'm going to be totally honest, I don't use a toner because I don't feel it makes a difference in my skin. You never, like I said, you never want to go into the toner, remove makeup. That's defeating the purpose of the toner. Unless it's something like a micellar water, which I do actually love. I use micellar water a lot on my skin. If you're using a toner to remove makeup, to be honest, you probably just need a better cleanser. The only time I've used toner, sometimes I use them in the summertime, and this is the most pointless product ever, but I love it. It's that bottle of, oh my God, I have to look up the name. Hold on. Okay, so if you don't want to waste your money, do not buy this product because it's literally water. So I'm throwing that out there. But in the summertime, if you're at the beach, if you are just like hot and you feel like you need to be refreshed, you know the brand Evian that makes water? Literal like water bottles you could buy at 7-Eleven. Well, they have a mineral water facial spray that, oh my God, it feels so good on your face. It's so cooling. Like it's nice and cold. I only use it in the summertime because there's really no point. It doesn't do anything to your skin. It's literally just water. But that's my kind of like toner, I guess you could say, that the only thing that I'll use. And micellar water that I'll use to get off the rest of my eye makeup at the end of the night. But I don't actually go in with the toner. I feel like it's a waste of time. Like I said, you should be going in with a better cleanser. One of my favorite cleansers ever, other than my own oil cleanser. An oil cleanser usually, so just to break it down, I'll use an oil cleanser, remove as much makeup as possible, then go in with a regular cleanser. Then I don't do a toner. Then I would just go into like my, whether it's daytime or nighttime, I would use a vitamin C or a retinol at that point. But so oil cleanser, regular cleanser. My oil cleanser, not saying it because it's mine, it's actually one of my favorites. I love it. It works so good. It takes off as much makeup as you could possibly take off, unless you have that shit caked on, which sometimes I do. You'll have to go in with a second cleanse. When you go in with a second cleanse, my favorite cleanser ever is one by Kors, the company Kors. It's their cream to foam Greek yogurt cleanser. Oh my God, it leaves your skin, and I have like combo oily skin kind of. And I could use this. They say it's for like normal to dry skin, but I use this cleanser. I don't break out from it or anything like that. It works so good, and your skin is so fucking soft when you wash your face. Like so soft. You literally, and I don't recommend this, I would never do this, but if you were so tired that you're like, ugh, I just want to wash my makeup off and go to bed, you could wash your face with this cleanser and go right to bed, and you wouldn't feel like your face was tight. It just felt nice and like moisturized, and then you could go in with if you have time, or if you're not tired or drunk or whatever, you could go in with your cleansers and put everything on at the end of the night. But this is one of my all-time favorite cleansers. So oil cleanser at the end of the night, regular cleanser. Then I do a retinol. Sometimes I'll do a benzoyl peroxide if I'm breaking out. Eye cream, and then that's it. That's all I do. I don't like to pack a lot. Or moisturizer, I forgot that. I may or may not have confused you, so let me go over that again. At night, oil cleanser. Regular cleanser. Retinol. You have to, I'll tell you at the end. Retinol. Sometimes I go into the benzoyl peroxide. Sometimes. Not every night, only if I'm breaking out. Let that sit on your skin for about 30 seconds before you move on. Moisturizer, like my night cream. Eye cream. That's it. That's all I do at night. You want to try and keep it as simple. When people start adding in like 97 steps to their skincare routine, I know that's kind of a lot for some people, but for me, that's simple. You're never going to continue that skincare routine. When you add that many steps in, you will never continue to do that. It's way too time consuming. One thing that you could use, that Evian spray that I was just talking about, that works really well. This is a tip and trick I tell my clients. If you want to spend the money on it, it's not like it's super expensive, but at the end of the day, you're buying water in a can. So, and it's not regular water. Like, don't think you could go put water in a spray bottle and put it on your face. It doesn't really do the same thing. It feels different. But anyway, if you have that Evian spray at home, and in the morning you just want to feel like refreshed, so spray that on your face before you put your moisturizer on. Water works as a vehicle to bring products a little bit deeper into your skin so they are more active and work a little bit better. That's true. Crazy, but it's true. So you could use, if you do want to buy it, it works really, really well for that even. But if not, like for me, I just use it in the summertime when I want to feel like nice and refreshed. Big waste of money. When I looked up the name of that spray on my computer, I'm on the Ulta website. One thing that I cannot stand, it's like something that an influencer expired. Ugh, why is it so many things that influencers try to expire suck? That Mario Badescu spray is so packed with skin aggravating ingredients in it. I don't understand why anybody would use it. I've had the green one before. I think it was green tea, and it smelled nice, but it did absolutely nothing. It does nothing. Sorry, Mario. There's other things that I love from your company. I just don't feel it. One thing that I do love is the Zit, like the pink and white cream. I love that. That works really well. And your facial moisturizer, that works really well too. I do love that. But this spray, this ain't it. The ingredients in it, let's just click this one. I'm going to go over some ingredients in this for you. This is which one is this? The pink one. The aloe, herb, and rose water. So actually, I don't know why that one's not loading. So I just clicked the aloe, cucumber, and green tea. So this is the green one that I had. This, when I sprayed it, feels nice on your skin. Did not leave my skin moisturized at all. If anything, it kind of dried it out. And the fragrance on it, and I'm not somebody that's affected by fragrances really at all. Like, I love perfumes. Oh my God, I love perfumes so much. That doesn't really bother me. The smell, or this on my skin, I felt like every time I sprayed it, I broke out. And it could be because there's added fragrance in it. Fragrance isn't always bad, so don't take it as that fragrance is dangerous. It's not. Fragrance is not dangerous. Usually, like, this is towards the lower end of the ingredient list, so it's not. The first 5 ingredients is usually 5 to 8. So what you have to be concerned about. This is 1, 2, 3. It's way after 5, so I'm not going to count that far. But I'm not somebody that's scared. I'm not somebody even in the shower when they say use fragrance-free body wash, fragrance-free. I like the experience of using a fragrance. So I do. Everybody has their option of what they want to use. I don't like to use things that I also like perfumes, like I said. But I really don't like to use perfume. Like, this is perfume that they added into this. This isn't like a natural fragrance. This is an added fragrance on my face because I do find that they could irritate your skin. They could either cause redness in your skin or bumps. I felt like every time I sprayed this, I got one pimple on my face and it used to drive me insane. So not that I hate this product, but I feel like it was talked about on YouTube for so long that a lot of people fell victim into buying it. Like myself, I did too. And I'm like, why did I buy this? This does nothing. This isn't doing anything. It was just the point of like the smell. It's kind of like when I bought the Evian water, except the Evian water never makes me break out because it's water. This has other things in it that did make me break out, like peppermint leaf water. I don't want to be putting that on my face because my skin is very sensitive. I don't like to put that kind of, like, what the fuck is even bladder rack extract? I don't want to put that on my face. I don't know what that is. I could look that up and do a little bit of research on it and find out what that is, but this is a product that I regretted buying because I just felt like it did nothing. They say that you want to keep your skin around a pH of 4.5 to 5.5, or 4.5 to 5.5. Witch Hazel, I'm still on the Ulta website, so this made me think of it. Witch Hazel is right next to that Mario product. They say Witch Hazel has a pH around 5, which you would think, oh, that's perfect. It's right in the middle. But Witch Hazel can still be very drying. So I always tell clients, you never want to go in and fully soak your face in Witch Hazel on a cotton pad because your skin will, even if you have a combo oily skin, your skin is going to feel really dry at the end of the day. So I like to put it on a cotton swab, or even if you're going to put it on a cotton pad, that's fine. But go in if you're breaking out in some area and you want to try and dry the area out a little bit, put it on just that spot treated area, but never go in on your whole face and start putting Witch Hazel because it will irritate your skin. Even though the pH is 5, like I said, it's just not a comfortable product to leave on your skin. So I know I kind of jumped all over the place, but I'm just going to leave it on 4 universal pieces of advice that I tell my clients that I feel like makes a difference. This helps you shop, whether it's my products out in Ulta. I don't care if you go and buy anywhere. If you buy products anywhere, follow this 4 simple advice that I'm about to give you. 1 is simplify. Don't buy products that are backups for other products just because you feel like, oh my God, I need it. It's on sale. I'm going to buy it. Don't do that. Because it will go bad. You'll find yourself a year from now finding something else that you may like, and that product is going to sit there and you're going to waste your money. So simplify. Don't overbuy products. Just buy what you need, number 1. And I know that's hard because I really like buying skincare too, but try your best. Number 2, stop overanalyzing every little imperfection on your face. Because when you do that, you're going to start to like, oh, I got to buy this drying product. I got to buy this oil. And you're going to throw your skin off so crazy. Leave it alone. Leave it be. Unless it's something you want to go to the dermatologist about or an esthetician about, something like that. With time, things like acne marks, they will go away. You don't have to pile really harsh ingredients on your skin to make them go away. They will go away. Number 3, never, ever, ever, never, ever go to bed with a dirty face or with makeup on. Ever. That could change your skin alone. Between that and my other one, I'm going to throw in a 5th one here. Drink water. If you follow don't go to bed with a dirty face and drink water, I guarantee in 2 weeks, your skin will look amazing. Not going to look the best it's ever looked if you want to come in and get certain treatments done and stuff like that. I'm not saying that. But your skin, based on today and 2 weeks from now, take a picture of your face now and 2 weeks from now. After you wash your face every night, don't leave your makeup on, and drink water. You will thank me. Your skin is going to look really good. And number 5, never fall for the anti-aging price tag. Don't fall for that. There's no product in the world that's going to give you a facelift, let's be honest. So don't fall for the anti-aging. You just want to keep moisture in your skin at the end of the day. Don't fall for something, anti-aging. Nothing's going to turn the years back on the clock. Products don't work that way. Treatments do. Products don't. So don't fall for that. That's a lie. That's my opinion. I am a licensed esthetician for the last couple of years. I've owned spas in New York and New Jersey. So if you have any more questions that's kind of in this realm of advice, feel free to reach out. And I'll see you in my next podcast.